Okay, there's something that needs to stop in professional wrestling, in my opinion. Every time I hear it, it fucking makes my blood pressure spike, start to boil. It goes through the roof. And surprisingly, I'm not talking about that today, or this, or this. What I'm talking about today is verbally overselling. And this comes from, it's well-intended, I will say that. What we do is simulated combat. We're trying to make it look like we hurt each other without actually hurting each other. It's acting. And the verbal oversell, in my opinion, is just bad acting. I will say that it comes from a place of good intentions. The person doing it is generally trying to make their opponent look good, which is good. That's what we're supposed to do. However, in my opinion, it's just bad acting.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
What we're doing is simulated combat. We're trying to make it look like we're hurting each other without actually hurting each other. But it can turn into just almost like turn the channel heat. When we try to reach out to the MMA bros, right? The people that they're not really wrestling fans, they're just flipping through. We wanna rope those guys in, we wanna catch them. And this is where we lose them, I think. Sometimes we lose them because we forget that we have to follow the rules. Heels just cheat openly in front of the referee. What are the rules in tag matches? Just guys coming in and out, and that kind of stuff doesn't make sense to the casual observer. And then wrestling fans will forgive it because it's just wrestling.
It's still real to me, damn it!
But they might not be able to put their finger on it, but they know that something's wrong. But it can turn into just turn the channel heat. If you watch somebody, especially a babyface, selling, every time they get hit, or they're put in a hold, especially like chain wrestling, right? Like they're We're supposed to be, this is our job, right? We fight for a living. I get punched in the face for a living. Sometimes wrestling hurts. And baby faces are supposed to kind of grit their teeth and fight through the pain, through that adversity. If you're a heel now, moan all you want, right? Whimper away. However, I'm specifically talking about baby faces overselling and overselling everything. But watch real fighting. Watch boxing. Watch MMA. If you ever saw a fighter getting punched in the face, going, ooh, 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 right? They're in a hold and you see somebody doing that, you'd be like,
The fuck?
that guy's a wuss. You would. Look, there's actually something in MMA, it's a rule that if somebody whimpers like that, the official can call the match. It's a verbal submission, essentially, because they assume that you are in so much pain, but you cannot articulate it. So they will consider that as a tap out. If somebody got smoked in the face and they went, oh, an MMA referee will call that. Watch real fighting, watch boxing, watch MMA. You wouldn't sell that way when you stub your toe in front of your wife, right? Like, think about somebody stubs their toe, they're not like screaming and yelling, and you generally you stub your right? You hold it in, you try not to oversell. And again, this comes from a place of you are trying to make your opponent look good. So it's well intended. It's just fake. It looks fake. It seems fake. And it's, again, especially as a baby face, you look like a wuss. And you don't want to look like a wuss as a baby face. Now, on offense, right? There is something to that. They say that you can generate up to 10% more power, actually, by doing that. That's why fighters, boxers will make a sound when they're exerting, when they're actually throwing a kick or a punch. That makes sense. And it's situational, right? We want to, if you are in the opening stages of your match, we're chain wrestling, and you're already whimpering around and selling like that. We don't have a whole lot. There's nowhere to go. We're already up here. So again, it doesn't mean that you can never do it. Just stop doing it so much, so often, and please stop doing it so early in your matches. Okay? All right. So hopefully you got something out of that. If you liked it, please tell your buddies about it. Drop an elbow on that subscribe button, on the like button, and I'll see you next time. Don't be afraid to jump in the comments and tell me what you would like to see more of. And we'll get to that leg slap video. We're gonna talk about that one of these days, okay?